Hey Sexycrew, welcome back to Lakeisha Sexy 40 channel. Thanks for clicking on my channel. As always, it's always appreciated. I'm coming back to my Sexycrew with these fragrances, with these seductive, sexy fragrances. The fragrances that have every man turning their head. You heard? Every man looking. If y'all want to continue to watch and see what fragrances I'm going to speak about today, please continue to watch and please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button down below and join the fam, join the Sexycrew. It don't cost anything to hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. Show love to your girl. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you haven't by now, I had to say that in one sentence. And if you haven't by now, make sure you go ahead and hit that red button. You subscribe to my channel. That will also be greatly appreciated. But we ain't going to stay too long. These videos is like right to the point, get to the point type videos. And your girl won't get to the point.
Or can you tell me to my face that you don't want me? This shit been waiting on me and I feel like concrete. But lately it been seeming like I know you hardly. You good at talking shit when I'm saying sorry. And I don't think for real that you would be my shorty. And when I
is about the fragrances that have the men turning their heads. The sexy, seductive fragrances. My most sexy, seductive fragrances. I'm going to speak about 5 different fragrances here today. And all 5 of these fragrances always get me a compliment. Nonetheless, my man is always the first one. Every time I put any one of these fragrances on, he's like, what you have on? And 2 of them, I'm definitely going to mention. Every time I wear it, he already know. He knows. He knows. He like, oh, you got on that today. Like, you're smelling amazing. When I say, like, all over me, like, smelling it all over me. He be smelling all over me. I be like, okay, I gotta wear this more often. And I do. You're gonna see, like, those are probably the most too. That's like all the way down there. And I'm on like my 3rd bottle. Because my man, he be all over your girl when she wear these fragrances. The first one we're gonna mention, because we're gonna get right into these sexy, seductive fragrances. The first one I'm going to mention is a fragrance mist. Everyone is going to probably sleep. Like, why is she bringing up a mist? She said fragrances. This is a fragrance mist. This is the Brazilian Crush, right? Why is this on here? And let me tell you, my Sexycrew, when I did my research, because I always try to do like a little research so I could give y'all the top notes, tell y'all the value, you know, things to that nature. And when I first looked up this fragrance, the first, 3rd, 4th word was seductive fragrance. And that it is. This fragrance mist is a very seductive smell, sexy, seductive smell. I 9 times out of 10 spray this in my hair, in my weaves, whatever, my braids. I spray this in my hair most of the time because I'm always wearing like other fragrances on my body, but it's a great mix, a great mixture with other fragrance. That's another thing I love about this Brazilian Crush. It's a great mixture. It smells amazing. One of the notes that's going to follow up with a few that I have to mention is vanilla. The top notes are brilliant, jasmine, and vanilla. And you're definitely smelling the vanilla in this fragrance. You definitely smell the vanilla in this fragrance mist. This fragrance mist is definitely giving vibes, giving that sexy vibes, giving them Allen vibes. You can wear this mist, I believe, in my opinion, any season. It is a great all-around season fragrant mist. I will always keep this in my collection. This is probably my 3rd bottle. And I believe this size bottle values at $20. The next one I'm going to mention is Chance Chanel by Chanel and Sexycrew. When I tell you, every single time I wear this fragrance, my man be all over me, sniffing, like all over me. You heard? Like, Chanel Chance is an oldie, but very much goodie. This fragrance stays in my collection. I don't even know how many bottles I had. Like, I done had a few Chanel fragrances. I'm always gonna buy Chanel fragrances. Chanel is giving elegance. Chanel is giving elegant, classy, sexy vibes. This is a great work fragrance. This is a great dinner fragrance. This is a great all-around fragrance. It lasts long. It's a long-lasting fragrance. Oh my gosh, I love me some Chanel fragrances. The value of this bottle of Chanel is $150. The top notes of Chance Chanel is pink pepper. And it also have the vanilla. A lot of my fragrances here, except two, has the vanilla note. I have stated this before in past fragrance videos that vanilla note, I feel, is your girl friend. Like, I definitely love them fragrances with the vanilla notes. Also the saffron. Like, the saffron and the vanilla notes are definitely a big hit in my fragrance collection. Moving on to an all-time favorite of mine. This past year, this fragrance has became your girl's best friend. I know I say all of them smell good, all of them are amazing, which they are. But this is your girl best friend. Like, this is the Baccarat Rouge 540. And this bottle that I has values $325. The top notes are amber, jasmine, and saffron. This is also a sneaky, seductive, sexy scent. What I mean by sneaky is, like, it sneaks up on you. Like, this fragrance sneaks up on you. It's not really all in your face. And for the value, you're like, oh, it should be all in my face. It gets there. It gets there because it is all in your face, but not all in your face. Like, I love Baccarat Rouge 540. This fragrance is amazing. I really wasn't a fan when I first received the fragrance about 2 years ago. I'm like, what was all the hype about? That's what I used to ask. Like, what is all the hype about? I know what the hype is about now. I learned what the hype is about now. This is a very much head turner, seductive fragrance. Like, he knows. My man knows. Like, when I have this on, he like, you have on Baccarat today. Like, he knows. And I have many fragrance. And out of all the fragrance, he'll let me know. Like, you have on Baccarat today. And I'll be like, yeah. And he just be like sniffing all over your girl. Like, all over your girl. So, you want a seductive, sexy, smelling fragrance? My boy, my girl, my fragrance right here. Baccarat Rouge 540 is going to do the job. It's definitely going to do the job to get them heads turning. If you're single, that's a fragrance that you need in your collection because it's going to draw attention quickly. And you're going to be like, oh, you smell me? It's like, you smell amazing. And you're going to be like, oh, I do? Like, this is how the Baccarat have you. Like, oh, That's me. Yeah, that's me. That's me. The next is also oldie in my collection. I had like 20 bottles of this fragrance right here. This fragrance right here, my Sexycrew, the YSL, and I'm going to put the name of it on the screen because I don't want to butcher the name. But I didn't own so many of this YSL fragrance. You want to talk about seductive? This is a seductive scent. Like, it's intoxicating. Like, the YSL fragrances, I believe, like, all of them I have smelled. The Black Opium, the Libre, this one, In Your Face. This is a fragrance. Remember how I said a little while ago, like, the Baccarat is not all in your face. This is all in your face and everybody else's. All in your face and everyone else's. Like, the YSL is, this bottle right here values at $175. And the top notes are strawberry, raspberry, the berries, and also vanilla. And this is the next fragrance I was going to mention out of the 5 I'm showing my Sexycrew. This is another that my man always know what I have on. Always know. When I get up with him, when he come home from work, when I meet up with him, whatever it is, and I haven't seen him all day and we embraced, he knows, like, you have on YSL. And then I'll test him because I have a few YSL fragrance. So I'll be like, which one is it? And he be like, the Saint Mon we be fucking. He messed the whole name up, y'all. We done butchered the name, but I know which one he be speaking of because the other YSL fragrance I own now at the moment is Libre. So he'll say Libre, but the name of this one is like a real French name. So he'll try to say the name and I'll be like, yeah, that's the one, that's the one. Like, he always knows when I have on this YSL or the Baccarat. He knows hand down which one I have on. The other 3 that I mentioned, the other 2 that I mentioned, and the one that I'm going to mention, not too much. He'll tell me you smell amazing. He'll be sniffing all over me. However, he won't know what scent. He'll be naming like all of them. He won't know the scent. But the YSL and the Baccarat, he automatically knows what fragrance I have on. Like, when I'm telling you, this is him all over me. Back up, homie. Back up, homie. But, yeah. The last one we're going to talk about today is my girl Delina Exclusive. Delina Exclusive. I don't know how you want to pronounce it, but we're going to say Delina Exclusive. Y'all, this fragrance right here is another fragrance that's all in your face and everyone else's. Like, hands down. Everyone gonna smell you. You walk in a room, you lighten up the room. You're lighting up the room. This is not a fragrance for work. This is not a fragrance for 9 to 5. This is not a fragrance for if you work in the medical field. This is a seductive, in your face, sensual, feminine scent. This bottle values $357. The top notes are peach, apricot, and it's a floral scent. It's giving floral vibes, but it's also giving seductive, in your face vibes. Like I say, you're going to smell me coming blocks away. I walk in the room, everybody gonna be like, who that? Who that? Ooh, ooh. Who sprayed something? Ooh. Ooh, it smells amazing. Ooh. Ooh, who that? Ooh. Ooh. Like, Sexycrew, hands down, this is actually my favorite fragrance. out of all the fragrance I always mention, this is actually my favorite fragrance. I don't like to say that too often because you don't want everybody to go get the fragrance and be smelling like you. You want your own signature smell. Y'all feel me? But I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. I'll put y'all on just a little bit. This is my favorite fragrance. I love this fragrance. I will always try to have this in my collection. This is a pricey fragrance. A pricey fragrance. Your girl can't afford it. Thank God for my peoples. I love y'all. I love y'all. But I'm playing, but I'm not playing. Thank you for my peoples. But yes, this is a great fragrance. I love this fragrance. Always will be in my collection. But like I said, it is a pricey fragrance. But if you're looking for that sensual, seductive, man all over you scents, those are the scents. From a cheap one to an expensive one, these are, I shouldn't say cheap, we should say affordable. We should say affordable. Affordable scents to a more expensive scent. If you're looking, look no further. Look no further. You can't go wrong. Those smell amazing. I'm telling you, your man is going to love you. You want that attention from him? Spray one of those on when he take your little shower. You know, we got to freshen up. We got to keep fresh. I already know what it is. And when he come home, he going to be all over you, girl. Remember, Lakeisha Sexy 40 Plus told you. And y'all might as well give me a thumbs up right now for putting y'all on. Thumbs up this video right now. And if you haven't by now, subscribe to my channel. That would be greatly appreciated. I love my sexy crew. I hope everyone have a great and safe holiday. And y'all continue to be safe out here. Y'all continue to always smell good. Always smell good. And y'all stay sexy. Your girl out.